Hello, my spiritual souls. Thank you for joining me. I have today's pick a card reading, and the topic is a yes or no tarot question and answer. Can this work? So can this current path, whatever situation you're coming to the reading with, can it work? We're going to get a lot of guidance and insight to your situation and sort of what's coming forward and the energy behind it. As always, I read intuitively, so take what resonates and discard what doesn't. You can assign more than one question or situation to more than one pile. I'll be sure to put the timestamps in the description of the video so that you can automatically jump to the pile that you want to go to. I'll also be sure to put the description of the corresponding stone I have on each pile. We're going to just jump right into it. Hello, group one. You guys picked the Snowflake Obsidian. Be sure to look at the description of the video. I will describe what that stone energy is all about. So today we have a few different tarots and some oracle cards to help guide us. We're going to be looking at your situation with the Paulina Tarot. I'm being told no reverse cards unless otherwise really drawn to it. Wow, strong cards, guys. So we're looking at your situation and the energy coming forward. We're going to get some clarification cards of the energy behind these, but for now, we're going to be focusing on these three. We have the Ace of Swords, the Fool, 10 of Cups. So right now, the energy in your situation is suggesting that there is a real breakthrough, that ambition is coming afoot for you, and triumph and victory are really possible. The Fool is talking about new beginnings, adventure, and a fresh start. With the Fool, we talk about having a lot of trust and sort of innocent wonder and really being impulsive and eager. So Spirit is telling us to be mindful of that and to don't let yourself be taken advantage of or don't be blind. But embark on this journey with all the ambition that you're seeing in the Ace of Swords. 10 of Cups is talking about the possibilities here. So we have a real harmony card. We have blessings and dreams being realized. So you have a lot of really good things coming for you. The 10 of Cups is a really great relationship card if you came to this reading for relationship, but I feel like most of you, this is about something else. Now, that's a lot of energy in your situation of showing fresh new start, fresh beginning, and really things having a lot of possibility. But I feel like not all of you are resonating with that. And I'm not sure why. It's almost like the energy behind it is you're almost kind of not seeing it, but it is there and possibilities are happening. So just go with it and we'll see what other cards come out here. What's coming forward for you is the Six of Swords, and this is a time of letting go of baggage. So again, a new beginning. We fall with the Fool here, a new beginning. The Six of Swords can talk about a burden and really having to overcome. So maybe that's why you guys aren't quite resonating with this just yet, because you're overcoming something that was in your past that maybe you were taken advantage of. And that's why they wanted me to talk about that in the Fool. So sorry, guys. But sixes are realignment and reconciliations and reveling in the moment and letting go of all that baggage. The 10 of Swords, to me, is a rebirth card. We're healing from loss and grief, and there is a release. So Spirit wants you to know that the worst is over. I feel like some of you are really coming from a situation that kind of rocked your world, but that's what's opened up this really good positive energy and flow. And it also might explain why you're not quite resonating with it if you aren't. But that is where you're at. So we have a rebirth. It's time to surrender to all of that past. Okay? It is the end of the old. That is what's coming forward for you. So if it hasn't happened quite yet, you haven't quite released it, it is coming. The Pocket Tarot is going to give us a little clarity as to the energy behind your situation here, as well as sort of an outcome. Okay, so the energy behind the Fool and the Ace of Swords is the Hermit. The Hermit is about going within, sort of a deep self-reflection and gaining insight. There is a huge spiritual awakening here, but you might have been taking a time or might be currently taking time to retreat and find your clarity and gain a new perspective. The Queen of Swords is also about that sort of clear-mindedness and finding focus. I really feel like the energy here is just supporting this Hermit as you come forward. You find your articulation and your wisdom in order to move forward with this energy. The outcome here is the Page of Pentacles. So pages are all about being ready and imagining the possibilities. It's a very youthful energy, but at the same time, it's a very maturing energy. Page of Pentacles, or coins, we're talking about physical and external factors. And right now, this is saying your outcome is a new adventure. Okay? So ambition is kind of relaying all throughout your cards, and alignment and finding the enthusiasm. So Spirit really wants you to be prepared and bold and pursue your goals, because what's coming out of this situation for you is a pursuit of new adventures. So get ready. We're going to be looking at the Crow Tarot. It's just the major arcana for a yes or no. Can this work? We've got the Star and we've got the Tower. Okay, can this work? Absolutely. This path can work for you, and it is working for you. Okay. The Star is a beautiful, beautiful card. The Star is hope and faith. It's really about harmony and healing. Again, the resounding message here is renewal, rejuvenation. This is a time, especially with this Hermit showing up, of sort of connecting to your higher self and transcending all that is in the past. And the Tower is really telling me that. So the Tower is not a yes or a no card. The Tower is often seen, actually, to a lot of people as a no card, but for me it's neither. It depends on the reading. And what this is telling me here is it's just relaying exactly what's happening. You guys are seeing a hard transition happening. The Tower is toppling, but all this is telling me is this is a rebirth and renewal, that new things are building, that you have all of this beautiful letting go and rebuilding coming to you. So some Moonology guidance is, remember that nothing is yet set in stone. Spirit wants you to go with it, roll with the waves. Sometimes they're high and hard, and sometimes they're soft and gentle. Nothing is set in stone, so keep doing your work. Okay. Nothing will come of this situation. I can explain this because it's not about this situation. I'll come back to that in a moment. And Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. Okay. So this is your actions and considerations to take. Let's talk about the nothing will come of this situation, because really it's not about this situation. And the fact that this fell above the Tower is really reiterating what I'm talking about being in the past. Sort of what is passing behind you. Nothing could come of that situation. You guys need to move with this new energy, this new possibilities, this new ambition and drive, and really seeking your own inner wisdom and clarity, because nothing can come of that old situation. And if you stay there, nothing's going to come of it. But if you understand that nothing is yet set in stone and move with this beautiful, beautiful energy, good things are coming. So Frog Spirit is telling us to clear out the clutter. So that's talking about our mind. We have the swords here in a couple of different places, and it's really falling back to this Hermit card. Go within, self-reflect. You are embarking on a spiritual awakening, and you guys have so much new adventure and new possibilities coming. Everything's being rebuilt. So clear out the clutter and just go with it. I hope this resonates, guys. Please comment below and like and subscribe. If you comment below with any follow-up questions, I will try and answer them. Hello, group 2. I hope you're well. You guys picked the ruby fuchsite. This is such a fun looking stone. Be sure to look in the description of the video because I will talk about what the ruby fuchsite kind of outlines and means and its energy. So sorry guys, I'm just gonna have a sip of my water. The wind has been really kicking up today and it's kind of triggering allergies for some reason. Okay, so we have a bunch of different cards here. I will talk about them as we go. We're going to start off with the Paulina Tarot. I meditated on these earlier and this is what came forward for you. We're going to be talking about your situation and what's coming forward. And then we have some clarity cards for these. I'm being told no reverse cards unless particularly... a reverse card as I say that, unless I'm particularly drawn to it. And just give me a moment to see. Okay, they're telling me to leave this. Okay, so this is your situation and what's coming forward. We're going to focus here for a moment. We have the Empress, we have the Four of Cups in reverse, and we have the Strength card. Your situation, guys, you have a new cycle. There's a new life cycle in the works here. The Empress is all about divine feminine and beauty. There's a lot of abundance, sort of abundant energy when the Empress shows itself. I feel like a lot of you using this group 2 pile are asking about relationship. Not all of you. There's going to be a couple of you this has to do with something else. So please just try and take the messages and put it into perspective for your situation. But the Empress is talking about a new cycle coming in. Okay? You know, and we're talking life cycles. So things like love, marriage, fertility, pregnancy. So if you're talking about non-relationship stuff, we're talking about new sort of the pregnancy of projects or the birthing of new ideas. But this is a really prosperous card and you guys are embarking on an energy of that. And like group 1, I get the feeling that that doesn't quite resonate and that some of this isn't going to resonate until we see the next cards. But just go with it because this is actually what your energy is right now for your situation. You just might not be seeing it. I kind of feel like there's a blindness. I don't know if that's right, but anyways, you're being blind to this actual energy. The Four of Cups in reverse. This is a time of acceptance and being aware. It's also a time of taking action. And again, Four of Cups in reverse for me talks about a new relationship or a new possibility coming in. And with the Strength card, that really could mean that you're taking physical appearance into perspective. You're doing things to feel good, whether or not you're eating better or you're pampering yourself. The Strength card is a real charismatic card. And it can define and sort of, not define, it can speak to having a good sexual chemistry with somebody. So if we're not talking about relationships, we're looking at courage and fortitude and power and conviction. But I really feel strongly that a lot of this is about a love energy coming in. What's coming forward here is Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So the Two of Pentacles is about the moment to moment and balancing decisions. It's about what's coming forward for you is adapting to new changes and balancing those changes and being flexible. So making smart choices and remaining flexible as things move forward. Seven of Wands. Sevens are sort of an evaluation card and applying what we have in knowledge and having the patience. And Seven of Wands in particular, it's kind of like taking a stand. It's persevering and maintaining control. So we're talking about keeping balance here. What's coming forward for you is the ability to take the reins and be brave. This is speaking to good news coming. So that's what's coming forward for you guys. Let's look to the Pocket Tarot in order to clarify the energy behind all of this. Okay. We have the Five of Cups, the Four of Cups, and sort of your outcome is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so clarifying your situation. It makes sense to me now why you guys might not be resonating with that. These cards underneath are your actual energy, are your actual situation. These are telling me that these are possible emotions you're feeling, and that's what's driving the energy. The Five of Cups, clinging to the past and not letting our cups be filled by all the wonderful things coming in. This talks about a sense of loss or grief, regret, maybe a little bit of sadness. So these are things from your past situation or your past cycle that you need to let go of, because that energy could affect these wonderful, beautiful things coming forward for you and where your situation actually truly is. The Four of Cups is sort of a little bit of apathy and turning within, that you might be nervous about change, but you also might have blind disillusion to your actual situation. This is a card of self-reflection, as if you're maybe or ignoring the gifts. So that talks exactly to what I was saying, that some of you might not be resonating. Your emotions aren't quite aligned with the actual situation. But making smart decisions and keeping the balance as this energy moves forward, and of course, persevering and maintaining control and taking the reins and being brave. And of course, we have bravery here talking in the Strength card and as well in the Seven of Wands. Your outcome is real change. The Wheel of Fortune is transformation and a shift. It's about progression and opportunities and new phases. Good fortune is coming. So we're going to look to the Crow Tarot Major Arcana for yes or no. Can this work? Can this path work for you that you're currently on? However, Spirit told me to pull a third card where all the other groups only have two. So we'll see what that's about. Temperance. The Hanged Man. Okay. Temperance. And the Hanged Man. Yes or no? Can this path work? Okay, so the Hanged Man is about seeing things in a new perspective. We have sort of a pause and having patience and letting go. Okay, this makes a little more sense. It's about letting go. And it's neither a yes nor no card. So there isn't a yes or no answer here, because you need to let go of whatever these emotions are. Temperance is also neither a yes or no card. It's finding the balance and harmony. And again, patience. And going with the flow and the evolution. So don't force things. You just need to move with this. And they're really saying, find the flow. You need to let go of these things. But your third card, okay, this makes more sense why they had me pull this after these two. So the Magician. The Magician is telling me, yes, this can work. You just needed to hear these messages first. Yes, this can work. The Magician is really saying you have everything you need to attract exactly the energy you want. And this is why they want you to let go of these emotional feelings of these two cards. You have everything you need. You have the focus and the skill. You are creating your own manifestations here. And the Wheel of Fortune is coming. So transition is coming and you can manifest everything you want. So yes, this path can work. We're going to look to some guidance, considerations, and actions. Okay. Spirit wants you to consider, what do you need to release? That's pretty clear. We were talking about this right here. That's what you need to release, is these emotions. Balance your spirituality and practicality. So find practices that every day are practical for your lifestyle. Maybe meditate and take time to breathe or go for walks, and balance your spiritual and practical practices. And then we have, oh, I love this card. We have Be Here Now, Hummingbird Spirit. Okay, So be in the present, be here now, and really just go with this flow and work on releasing the emotions that you need to release from your past cycle. I hope this resonates, guys. Please like and subscribe, and be sure to put comments in the section below. I will try to answer any questions that you have. Hi, group 3. How are you? You guys picked the Scolecite. Be sure to look in the video description below. I will talk about the energy behind the Scolecite. Okay, group 3. We have several different decks to do a reading today. We're going to start with the Paulina Tarot. We're going to look at your situation and what energy is coming forward, and then we're going to pull some clarifier cards. I already premeditated on the selection of cards, so we're going to see what comes forward. Spirit is telling me no reverse cards today unless I'm otherwise specifically drawn to them. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Right off the bat, I'm being told that this is going to be both. We're talking about what's passing out of your life, and then this is going to be flipped around and talk about where your situation is at now. It's a dual purpose card. The Moon and the King of Pentacles. So this is your situation currently. What's coming forward is the Star and Death. Wow, you guys have a lot of major arcana anchoring your deck here, or your reading here. Okay, so let's talk about the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. What's passing out of your life? You might be feeling like you missed an opportunity or had a bad investment of your energy or finances, that you might have been coming out of a time of a little bit of instability. This being said, they want you to know opportunities are coming. Opportunities are now progressing. You have prosperity in your future and fresh new ideas. There's a lot of abundance really building up here. The Moon is a very emotional card for me. Quite often it talks about what's behind the veil or sort of in the shadows, but in this particular reading, how I'm feeling it is that we're looking at psychic awareness and the phases and cycles of things. This is a time your intuition may be really playing with you. And you might want to be careful about how you communicate things to others, because when we're really intuitive and in psychic mode, we have this ability to kind of just speak our mind without thought. And they're just saying kind of be mindful of your communications, because you are really going through something here. There is a lot of water flow, even though you don't have water cards. There's a need for balance and harmony, and this is a real deeply transformative time for you where you guys might be really building on your psychic abilities or your spiritual progression and growth, and surrendering to what is in the past so that you can kind of transcend above and beyond that. The King of Pentacles, the King of Coins. Well, kings are sort of the most mature card. So it's talking about developing what is possible. There's a lot of thoughtfulness and capableness and stability here. The King of Pentacles in particular is talking about abundance. But you might be feeling a little protective. So whatever this Ace of Pentacles was in reverse, and letting go of that sense of instability or bad investment of energy or time or money, you might be feeling a little protective because of that. But in that protectiveness, you also are a provider and very generous. King of Pentacles energy is really telling me that you're determined and that you're seeking security. What's coming forward is the Star and Death. Death should not be feared here. This is a beautiful card in this reading. The Star is, I talked about transcendence. The Star is really about that, transcending to higher self, and really connecting to your higher self. It's rejuvenation and renewal and having hope and faith. So what's coming forward for you is a lot of harmony and inspiration. And I really feel like, again, to me, this is a very intuitive card. There's a lot of psychic and spiritual energy here. Now, whether or not you believe in that specifically for yourself, it's happening. You are seeing a lot of little sort of signals and signs from nature, and things are really happening for you. So use that energy. And really take time to understand your own personal self. Death card is really just talking about what's coming forward, is that a new phase is coming. Letting go of the old, transforming. It's all about rebirth, endings, and beginnings. Changes are coming. A real true metamorphosis is happening for you guys. You're detaching, I don't know what that means, detaching from the old self. And you're building this new self using your own rhythm and drive. So we're going to look at the Pocket Tarot for a little bit of clarity. Oh, we've got the Judgment, which is a beautiful butterfly and key. Two of Pentacles. So this is a little bit of clarity for the energy behind your situation right now. And then, of course, for what's coming forward, we have a little bit of an outcome. Okay, so Judgment is evaluation. So really what's driving this energy for you is evaluation. Again, renewal and resurrection and reflection and a true awakening. You are finding mental clarity and you are speaking your personal truth. You hold the key. You need to forgive the past, and I feel like a lot of you, that's forgive yourself. Two of Coins or Two of Pentacles is living sort of in the moment to moment and balancing your decisions and adapting and going with the flow, being flexible and making wise choices. What's coming up and your sort of outcome of it all is this Page of Wands. Now, pages are a very youthful energy, but they're a maturing energy. It's telling you to imagine the possibilities and be ready. What's coming forward for you guys is a real playfulness, a sense of a time of exploring and having fresh ideas and being free to explore this new perspective for yourself. Sort of the outcome of this energy is to be unafraid of any challenges or risks because you are going through that huge change. I really feel like that metamorphosis, the cocooning of a butterfly and changing and really spreading your wings. So we're going to look at yes or no. Can this path work? The one that you're currently on as you embark into this, can it work? We have the Chariot and we have the Empress. Movement forward, go, go, go. And Empress is abundance and nurturing and new cycles. The answer is a resounding yes. This path is working. It's exactly what you need to be doing. You guys are really, truly building on something absolutely beautiful with the star coming forward. You're going to go through some changes. So again, it comes back to behind the shadows here with the moon. Illuminate your inner thoughts, but maybe keep in mind that this is a time for you to just sort of personally develop. Okay, this is a time for healing, kind of what I was just saying. These are Moonology cards. You are good enough. Remember that. So I feel like some of you might be thinking about doing readings or developing this sense of things. Know that you're good enough. If it's not that and it's other projects that you really want to try and do, new creative things, maybe you're looking to do YouTube content or TikTok content, or even just try something on your own, you are good enough. Oh guys, oh my gosh, Parrot Spirit, look at this. Watch your words. What was I saying about the moon and your communications? Maybe just watch your words. When we're going through, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of floored at that. When we're going through psychic development and intuition is really speaking to us, it's really easy to kind of just say things that come to mind, or communicate things in a different way that people don't quite understand. So just take this time as you develop to watch your words. Okay? Doesn't mean don't speak. We all know that parrots speak very loudly and beautifully with all their colors. It's just saying, watch your words as they come out and really have meaning behind them. I hope this resonates, guys. Please like and subscribe and comment below. I will try and get to any questions that you ask. Thank you for joining me today. Cheers.